I'm Benjamin Hall with RPM Media, and this is episode 3 of the custom Honda Civic build. Today we're going to be replacing the radiator, adding aftermarket intake, NRG bucket seats, a backup camera, new headlight bulbs, and much more. Stay tuned, because I'm going to make the Civic go from this to this. Alright guys, so we got some pretty cool junkyard finds today. The upstream O2 sensor on this thing has been out and it's given us a code. Now that is a $400 part and I was really not trying to go buy a brand new one. So I went to the junkyard and I picked up this sucker for only 10 bucks. And hopefully it should be a temporarily valid replacement until maybe one day we can get a new one. But I'm just not interested in dropping 300 on a sensor right now when we could get one for 10. We're gonna start taking the radiator off and replacing it. We did get the spoiler on. Looks pretty cool. We're gonna start taking this thing off and enjoy. All right, so we're gonna start draining this thing. Wherever my tools went. It should be fairly simple, but we say that and it never is. I'm gonna grab it with the pliers. Helps us break it loose. Kind of like an oil pan bolt. And there is a lot of bolts we gotta take off, so you need that. These are my favorite pliers in the world. They can do like that. They can do just about anything. Alright guys, so we pretty much finished this radiator replacement. It was honestly kind of a bitch. Just a lot of small spaces you gotta put your hands into, but we finished it. I'm happy. And now we're filling this thing up with coolant. And this radiator's filled. I had an old bottle lying around. I bought a new bottle for no reason. So
2,000 years later.
Welcome back to RPM Media. I'm your host, Benjamin Hall. And today, the main event has came. The NRG red bucket seats. And not to mention these, but finally we got also the red Honda custom floor mats for the 04 Civic. And I just gotta say, I'm super excited. These can't go in today because the brackets aren't here. We have custom spec D tuning brackets that are made for the Civic coming in the mail. But this includes the 2 seats and the seat sliders. So I'm gonna unbox this thing and I want you guys to watch. It's gonna be fun. Absolutely sick. They come with the removable pads. Cool part about it is they have these pockets for your phone. As you can see, those are the NRG red bucket seats. I mean, holy cow, mint condition. Look at those. Love that. The red is super nice. It's just so nice. We got a little bit of like suede here. More like tough fabric here, which is nice because you don't want it to rip. So like I said, we're gonna wait a few days, wait for those brackets to come in the mail, and then we're gonna do the install. So flash forward a couple days. So it's been a few days. Something else came in the mail today. I'm super excited for this one. This is the Injen cold air intake. It also converts to a short ram intake. And then we also got the hydro shield with it, protected from inhaling a bunch of water. But this is a top of the line, literally the best cold air intake you can buy on the market. Injen technology. This is proven to gain horsepower up to 11, which is doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot when you're talking about a 2,000-pound car. And not only that, it increases fuel economy, sounds cool, makes our engine perform better. We lose a lot of weight, we remove a lot of that plastic, and there's a lot more room in the engine bay once this is installed. So let's unbox this and see what it looks like. Stuff. There is our hydro shield. This wraps around the filter and protects it from water. It's not waterproof, but it helps. Good to have. Looks like we got some instructions, a couple of fittings, pipes, etc. Oh wow, look at that. It's one of our main pieces. Let's take it out and show you what that looks like. So it's black. It's painted with this, heat resistant powder coating looking deal. And then we have a metal engine badge, which is super sick. But yeah, that's it. It's super lightweight, durable. It's gonna hopefully increase some performance. We got another little pipe there. More pipes. And our trusty little filter. We got blue. I was gonna get the red one, but changed my mind because we got the red cover. So figured it didn't matter. But yeah, that is the cold air intake, my friends. This air box and air duct and air filter and air sucker, whatnot, get that gone and install the cold air intake. And yeah, then we'll put the seats in. This will be really fun. So enjoy the video. All right, so I'm starting by taking all the little bolts off the air box here, and we're gonna get this thing completely removed from the Civic. And hopefully get our intake in here pretty quickly and easy. And have a good time. Got my little magnetic tray helping me out. All right guys, so after a long and painful little journey, check that out. We got the Injen cold air intake on there. This thing's cool because it converts to short ram. So anytime I can unbutton it here, put the filter here, and now it's a short ram. Like if it's raining really bad out, you really don't want to get water in that. But we do have the hydro guard on it, as you can see down there. But it's a very nice intake. We got it all souped up. It goes down there. It's got this nice black powder coating on it. Cut my fingers a few times doing. Really, it was just this hose. As you can see, we still got more to go, but it's kind of hard. But yeah, so that intake is in. Now we're gonna put this thing all back together and see how it sounds. As you can see, we have our Honda Civic seats, the standard seats in there, tan ones. And we're gonna be taking these out and putting in those red NRG seats. But yeah, so we're gonna be taking these out. One thing I noticed though, I was kind of expecting the seat belt thing to be bolted to the bottom, like the frame. I don't know why I thought that, but it's actually bolted to the seat. So that might be an issue. And we might have to order like a 5-point harness for this vehicle. But either way, we're gonna make it work. we have our little ratchet here. We're gonna start unbolting the passenger seat, get the passenger in first, see how that goes, and then we'll go with the driver. We got the negative post disconnected right now so the airbags can drain. Even though there's no airbags in the seat, there are some in the side, and I'd rather be safe than sorry because we are gonna be disconnecting the airbag sensor from the seat. So yeah, let's get started.
Two 2,000 years later.
So we got the seats in. They look great, as you can see. Totally fantastic. Total upgrade to way more comfortable. But we ran into a problem. We lost our seatbelts, our side airbags. Kind of knew that was going to happen. So now we got to order 5-point harnesses. We did tape off all of the connectors, you know, with electrical insulation tape. Make sure they don't receive any type of shorting the ground while they're down there. But yeah, man, we got them in. They look pretty good. The brackets also did not all line up. That was one problem. I was able to get 3 bolts into this one, only 2 bolts into that one. So tomorrow we're going to go to the hardware store, get some custom bolts made, and just drill this thing ourselves. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited though. We're pretty much almost done with it, guys. So let's put the mats in, and let's see how this thing looks. So I also forgot to mention that we did get new bolts made for the NRG seats. So what I did was I took my original Honda bolts in there because they got a little threaded after trying to fit them into the crooked brackets, and I had new bolts made, and they're the same safety rating and everything. In fact, they're newer, so they're probably a little safer. And yeah, what I got was a little self-tapper kit, and I tapped my own holes into there, and I was able to get all the NRG seats bolted in correctly and safely. Now, the new problem is we don't have a seatbelt, so that's what this extra 8 bag of bolts is for. So yeah, next episode, that is what those 8 bolts are for. We're going to be putting in a 4-point harness on those NRG bucket seats, so stay tuned. And we're going to be putting in a spec detuning catback exhaust system. So lots to look forward to, guys. All right, guys, so just a quick little recap on what we did. We totally got this thing totally restored to a different condition. New headlights, new radiator, engine, cold air intake, hydro guard, super badass, love that. And then let's take a peek at the inside, guys. This is a totally different car now. I mean, holy cow. I got the new red carpet in there. Both of the bucket seats are in. And actually right now, I'm wiring up. This is going to be a front dash cam and a rear backup camera. And these are actually trailer cameras for, like, you know, horse trailers. But I'm going to use them in the Civic anyways because it's Civic stuff, dude. You can do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, it's pretty badass. Super nice LCD screen there. And then, yeah, we're going to make this thing sick. So... but the carpets, I mean, just look at this, guys. It just looks like a totally different car. Let me step out. I gotta wear my socks because I love it so much. Look at that. Holy cow. We've transformed the Civic into a completely different car. We got the wing on it. It is totally different than when this car was given to me. But, yeah, I mean, guys, this is a badass build. So yeah, you know, I think that concludes today's episode. It was kind of like all over the place, multiple days, multiple packages showing up. It took a long time to get all these mods on, but I wanted to squeeze it all in one because next episode is super badass. We have the spec detuning exhaust kit coming, and then, you know, we're gonna be prepping this thing for paint work, and it's pretty much time for wheels and tires. So stay tuned, guys. RPM Media, don't forget to subscribe. Visit www.therpmmedia.com. We're gonna be bringing you guys these videos all the time.
time. In this episode, we did the cold air intake replacement. We got the new headlight bulbs in. We got the bucket seats, the red carpet. We cleaned this thing up. Oh, the new dash mat. I didn't even show you guys the dash mat. I mean, I guess I did, but I didn't even mention it. So this just came in the mail after I installed the bucket seats. New black dash mat, custom fitted for the Honda. And then obviously we're installing the backup camera now. So this is super sick, guys. But yeah, guys, I am just super excited for what we've done here. Stay tuned. And if you guys want to donate to the Civic build, I'm going to put a link where you guys can do that. We're going to start raising some capital for this thing and hopefully gain some traction and get this thing built up even quicker and faster and better than we could ever imagine. So, and not only that, I'm going to be bringing you guys educational content, all kinds of videos. So stay tuned for RPM Media. Stay tuned for RPM Media. Visit therpmmedia.com for more information. And don't forget, I'm your host, Benjamin Hall, and I'll see you guys next week on episode 4 of RPM Media. Love you guys. Bye-bye.